Hello, hi. Oh, this is bright, isn't it? That's better, but you don't want to see that, do you? Not programmed. Let's watch the 4K fish tank. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! Bit bright in that. I'm just gonna do the sensible thing, turn it off. I've been needing something to keep myself busy recently, and due to COVID, I'm at home a lot of the time, so what better things to do other than some home improvements? That's right, it's me versus the wardrobe, because today I'm doing some home improvements. Not something you expect from me, a technical geek, because I'm rubbish. Can't even put up a photo unless they're stuck on. So that wardrobe is coming out. I'm getting rid of it. And in order to do that, I'm gonna need some tools. I'm gonna need a drill thing, not sure why. A nail bar, a crowbar, a prying thing, and bits for the drill. A hammer to hammer stuff. A saw of the electric kind. Already have the specs. I'm also gonna need some gloves because I don't want to get splinters in these little beauties, do we? So yeah, let's do it. So that bit of B-roll was shot over 3 to 4 days and shows me ripping out an old built-in wardrobe, and then the repair work undertaken by a pro, thanks Matthew, and then me building my new TV bed. I was so excited about that. And I'm thankful to say now all the work in my bedroom is done. And not a moment too soon, because I hate mess. I hate the mess. Did you like it? Well, next I moved on to Olivia's bedroom. It was changed about a month or so ago, and while she was happy with it, just because it was different, I wasn't happy. It was an awkward space and it was very awkward to navigate, and it also meant she didn't have a lot of room to play when she was sat on the floor, and whenever I'd come in she'd always look uncomfortable and awkward. So I took care of that one too. I used these Govee Alexa compatible LED strips this time from Amazon. Normally I would put in Philips Hue strips to keep all the lights controllable in one app, but I needed some long ones. So hue were out of the question, far too expensive. These 5-metre strips came in at £24.99 on Amazon, and I must say, I'm impressed. They work with Alexa, so you can turn them on and off, and they're also Bluetooth as well as being controlled with an old-fashioned remote control. After Olivia's room was completed, I moved on to the living room. I was pretty happy with this already, apart from wanting a new, bigger LG OLED AQ thin TV, but that's just gonna have to wait. Instead, I installed a triple dropped light above my dining table and used Philips Hue bulbs so that I could set the colour and thus set the mood. And I quite like it. And finally, the studio. Now, there wasn't anything major in there. I had a couple of little niggles I wanted to sort out and minimise it even more. So obviously we're not in the studio, but let me take you down to the studio and show you what I did. Let's go. Back in the studio. So yeah, down here, what have we done? What have we done? Apart from a few extra LEDs here. LEDs make everything better, don't they? We have the new IKEA Kallax Cube unit. It is a 4x4 unit and gives me a hell of a lot more storage and display space. And I was going to use it as a backdrop, but because of where it sits, the only position it can sit is right next to the door. It just looks pants. Over there, we also have the again, IKEA, love a bit of IKEA. Some of their stuff is cheap and rubbish. And that flappy table, that little flippy flappy up and down table is perfect because it's plenty of room for storage, but it also just folds nicely out of the way. And then the only other change is I swapped my light box for a Aperture Mini Dome. So it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact, has a nice softer light, but also doesn't take up a huge amount of space as my old one did. So that's it. Lots of home improvements, lots of little tweaks and changes, and now I am going to be bored again until I come up with the next project. So until that next project, which will also be the video, please don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And until next time, goodbye, internet. See ya!
Throw this chain on me like they all hate.